The ice mountain is cracking. The glaciers are loosening. The greatest cultural confidence trick since the medieval monastery is dissolving. This week the university's minister, Joe Johnson, said the unsayable, the British 3-year university course, virtually unchanged in 100 years, is absurd and should end. That many foreign universities are equally conservative is neither here nor there. To Johnson, the overwhelming majority of courses can be done in 2 years. The Internet has transformed or should have transformed both teaching methods and student research. The astronomical cost of a course averaging some £60,000 is no more defensible than the outrageous vice-chancellor's salaries, the inflexibility of teaching time, and curbs on free speech. Britain's wiping out of polytechnics in the 1990s and the suppression of 16+ technical education was a disaster. Universities have long resisted attempts at reform by cosseting the children of the establishment in a sort of upmarket finishing school with a vaguely virtuous aura. A hospital makes people well. An army keeps people safe. A court dispenses justice. Some university courses give students a usable skill in medicine, engineering, chemistry, the law. But most, especially in humanities departments, despise such specifics. With a wave of the hand they declare education a good in itself. Many years ago, I attended a celebrated debate at London's Institute of Education between two top educational economists, John Vize and Mark Blagg. The topic was whether a university was a national investment or a vehicle for personal consumption. Vize argued for investment, but supplied no plausible rate of return other than platitudes, and the fact that graduates earn more money. Blagg contended that a university facilitated middle-class consumption, merely granting access to better jobs, a strictly personal rate of return. Many bright American school leavers now secure acceptance to a top university, then treat it as a ticket of immediate admission to Silicon Valley, cutting out the need for money-wasting college so-called costly signaling. At the same event, I recall an East Asian economist pointing out that spurts in economic growth in Germany and East Asia had preceded, not followed, mass higher education. He predicted that when a new generation of Japanese executives sent their children to university, Japanese growth would subsequently decline. Few of them would work like their parents. They would seek non-productive jobs in administration or consultancy. He was spot on. Britain's wiping out of polytechnics in the 1990s and the subsequent suppression of 16+ technical education was a disaster, the result of a long-term cultural disconnect between the Whitehall elite and British industry. It left industry bereft of trained skills and work ethic, and reliant on foreign migrants. As the educationist Alison Wolfe has said, we have more graduates than ever, yet low growth, falling or flat productivity, stagnant wages, and around 1/3 of graduates doing non-graduate jobs. There may be other factors at work, but it hardly proves that mass higher education is a sound investment.